Well, first, our ABC 15 investigators brought you the story of 4 Arizona National Guard veterans who lost their lives to suicide. Tonight, there are plans for action.
A new state law to combat the problem and save lives. ABC 15 investigator Lori Jane Gliha has an exclusive look at the ideas and one Arizona lawmaker's journey from Iraq to our state capital.
These are a pair of my old nasty boots.
Dusty memories.
This is my rucksack.
Fill this Phoenix garage.
It smells like dirt.
It's where freshman Arizona State Legislator
So these are my weapons qualification badges.
Mark Cardenas keeps his military gear.
A pair of knee pads.
He left the Arizona National Guard in November after 8 years, and for the first time,
Let's see what else is here.
he's unpacking vivid reminders of his experience in the sun-drenched Iraq desert.
This is all sweat. It's pretty nasty.
The 26-year-old joined the military right out of high school. He was a .50 caliber gunner and a truck commander. He remembers every close call.
This vehicle was hit 3 different times. I also had to pop the hatches and pull out some of the guys.
Cardenas made it home alive, but he didn't escape one of the deadliest wounds of war, post-traumatic stress disorder, which can lead to suicide.
It's hard to describe. The only thing that I could tell you for certain is that you can't function.
The Army reported more than 12,000 new PTSD cases last year. Compared to a decade ago, more than 400 times the number of National Guard soldiers sought help from military treatment facilities. But for Guard members who report only monthly for weekend duties, getting help is a challenge. The advocacy group Veterans for Common Sense found they're also 4 times more likely to be denied their medical claims by the Veterans Administration for things like PTSD. In his darkest moments, Cardenas contemplated suicide.
What's to stop me from just turning left and driving off the cliff? You know, that would probably be the easiest way. Because it was hard to deal with it.
Cardenas was able to find help coping with PTSD, but he knows many National Guard soldiers do not. Now, as the co-chair of our state legislature's bipartisan Veterans Caucus, Cardenas is trying to help veterans make an easier transition to civilian life.
We could be the state that shows the rest of the union what a veteran-friendly state, the most veteran-friendly state in the entire country could be.
It recommends that House Bill 2484 do pass.
Cardenas's bill already passed the House and every Senate committee. It works to prevent joblessness among veterans. The bill would offer tax credits to private businesses who hire veterans. Vets would also get advance notice when new state government jobs become available.
It makes sure that Arizona values people's service, values our veterans' service.
Cardenas's bill is stalled right now while we wait for a state budget to be released. This was the first session that this bipartisan Veterans Caucus was able to meet, but legislators say they have lots of ideas for the future. We put resources on our website for veterans and their families at abc15.com/investigators. I'm investigator Lori Jane Gliha, ABC 15 News.
The National Guard has worked to develop new resiliency programs to fight veteran suicide. Soldiers are now required to take suicide awareness and PTSD training before and after they deploy.
Yeah, they also participate in a reintegration program when they come home, but with only 5 counselors for 9,000 soldiers, not everyone gets access to the treatment that they may need, and the Guard admits many soldiers simply slip through the cracks. If you missed last night's story or if you want to check out the resources available to soldiers and their families, go to abc15.com and click on Investigators right there under the News tab.